Hello, I'm John Horton.
My name is Roland Govine.
I'm the Warden of Alderney Bird Observatory.
I'm the manager of the Alderney Wildlife Trust. We have a great range of species, both in migration, lots of birds. We had over 13,000 birds recorded here last year.
Cormorants, shags, puffins, guillemots, razorbills.
We have 2 gannet trees where we have almost 9,000 pairs of gannets. That's more than 2% of the world's population. But we can also see the smaller, more interesting little mammals as well. We have quite a range of bat species in the Bailiwick, but here in Alderney we're often seeing pipistrelles, grey long-eareds, as well as looking down and seeing things like the greater white-toothed shrew. It's the only place in the British Isles where you can see it, and the Lukasik Hedgehog. So this is a Lukasik Hedgehog. Alderney is the only place in the world that we're aware of a breeding population of these rather rare genetic sports. Lukism is blonde hair, and in hedgehogs it's very, very rare. You don't want to go out in the daytime. You really need to be looking at least an hour after sunset. Let the hedgehogs get out, get feeding, head out to open areas where you've got lots of space. Good flat grass with lots of overgrowth and brambles and scrub around the edges is a good place to hunt. They're out there just moving around on the grass before going back into the long overgrowth to hunt. Dress warm, dress appropriately, good footwear because you're going to be walking around in the dark. You might roll your feet if you're not careful, and just make sure you're not going to make too much noise. Hedgehogs can hear, they'll run away if they hear you coming.
Well, birds are most active first thing in the morning, so the earlier you get up the better. And also again, birds become active sort of late afternoon, so you can have a break and go and have your lunch between bird watching all day here. A pair of binoculars would be fairly important, although not absolutely necessary. The hides that we have here are kitted out with binoculars that are free to use. A change of clothing, some warm clothing and hot weather clothing, because on islands the weather changes very quickly. At the moment there's lots and lots of birds nesting. If you see a bird's nest, then, which is a fantastic opportunity, then enjoy watching it at a respectable distance. And in particular, if you see baby birds on the floor or around the nest, don't pick them up. Mum and Dad will know where they are and will be looking after them. We've been into this nest a few times, so the parents are probably used to us from last year and this year. There's a bit more light in here as well. Yeah, they're in that one there, that's it. There's over 20 different habitats here, over 1,000 species of wildflowers, almost 1,000 species of moths, hundreds of species of birds, chances of seeing seals, dolphins. It really is phenomenal.
We are an archipelago of islands in a relatively enclosed bay with rich waters, lots of tidal movement, a great diversity of habitats and a huge cultural history. We're right off the coastline of Britain. So in terms of coming and finding unusual animals and seeing a great range of species, habitats and incredible scenery, the Channel Islands offer pretty much everything.